Today's video is going to be Purple Haze eyeshadow. So I decided to do this randomly. My butt wasn't going absolutely anywhere. And I just decided to beat my face because I was bored. So if you're interested in watching how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off with this NYX primer for my lids, and I'm just going to place a generous amount on my lids and then use my fingers to kind of melt it into my skin. It has like a creamy consistency, so I like to melt it with my fingers. I'm deciding to use this e.l.f. palette here. It's a matte palette, and I'm going to use that orange in there to start my transition area and just kind of blend it in because I'm kind of gonna make it a little bit gradient. And then I'm gonna go in with this Juvia's palette and use that dark purple and start to deepen up my crease. And I'm just gonna continue to lather on this and make sure that I blend as best as I can up into that orange. And then using the Jezebel color, I'm gonna take that and create more depth to my eye. I felt like it wasn't enough color there, so I decided to add more color. I'm just gonna blend for my life. Using that purple color, I'm gonna start adding the color that I want it to be. This bright purple right here is very fluorescent, as you can see, and I just placed that on the inner and outer corners of my eye. Using that Jezebel color, I decided that it still wasn't looking as I wanted it to, how I wanted it to, so I decided to add more Jezebel to that color, and it's just like a maroon color that I'm adding. So I'm going to use this taupe right here out of the NYX palette, and I'm just going to finish off or top off my brow bone. Back into the NYX pigment primer. I'm going to use that to create a base for the glitter that I'm going to be placing on there. Back into the same palette, I'm going to use that taupe color again, and I'm going to place that to kind of seal the lid part of my eye where I placed that pigment primer. And the star of the show, Fenty Beauty's Trophy Wife, on that area also. That stuff started falling off a little bit, so I had to make sure my eyes were closed completely when I was putting that on, and I just kind of packed it on. I decided not to spray it because I felt like it would make it kind of chunky or too thick, cakey, so I decided to just use it without. And then I'm just cleaning up with an empty brush here. Taking this setting spray, I'm going to use it and spray it on my face before I start my primer, and I'm using the Becca Poreless Primer. Using this Makeup Forever, I'm gonna mix them actually, and I'm gonna place this on my face after I've successfully primed. And then I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and it's slowly becoming one of my holy grails. Honestly, I use it a lot. So I decided, because it was kind of a red foundation, to use NARS Creamy Concealer and kind of put neutral tones, or neutral tones on top of it. In order to make sure that you have the perfect matte foundation, I always use some type of setting powder, and I decided to use the Sephora one in my T-zone. I'm using Max Fix Plus in NC47 to finish off my makeup. Ruby Kisses contour powder. I'm going to use that brown, lighter brown right there. and contour my face wherever I see fit. I try to make everything look smaller, so it's key to contour where you're trying to make things look small, okay, or add shadow. Using that color there, I can't see the name of it, but I'm gonna place that underneath my eye. And then to darken it up and add a little bit of depth, I'm gonna use that dark purple and place that also at my waterline. Now to brighten up my eyes, I'm gonna use that purple color there and place that in my inner tear duct. Featuring my holy grail, my Bobbi Brown highlighter. I freaking love this stuff. I'm just gonna put that wherever I want, honestly. Just put it where you like to highlight. So I use Bobbi Brown's dark brown lip liner, and that's one of my holy grails also. And then I went back in with this Marc Jacobs color here. I got in a sample bag after I purchased my Marc Jacobs foundation. And yeah, I just put that on and added a clear lip gloss over it. This is a Shandy Cosmetics blush palette, and I freaking love this thing. I've been using it a lot, even though it doesn't look like it. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka. I'm done, son. Make sure you remember to follow me on my social media. And if you are feeling generous, go ahead and hit that like button. Also remember to subscribe to my channel. And remember, you are the best version of yourself. Talk to you later. Bye.